This video is going to cover the new process for handling superintendent's weekly photos. So you guys all have a superintendent documents folder, and inside of that you have your weekly reports and photos. So what you'll do is you'll go to your superintendent. In this case, we're going to go to my folder, and they'll have photos uploaded. Now they may also have photos of receipts and such, so you'll have to maybe switch to this view so you can ensure that you're grabbing job photos. You'll do this every week, so I know you're going to say, well, how do I differentiate the weeks? You won't need to, because you'll be doing this every week, and that'll make more sense in a second. So you'll look at the photos, you'll come up here to create. Now let's say that this is week 10. I'm going to create a folder, or we'll say it's week 2 of 10. I'm going to create a folder. I'm going to call it week 2 of 10, and I'll say this is Nike San Jose. I'm going to create the folder. So now here's that folder. So I'm going to go check all of this week's photos, and I'm going to drag them and drop them into Nike San Jose and click move. So now I have a folder on the drive, week 2 of 10, Nike San Jose, and I can open it up, and there are those pictures. Now, of course, we could try and ask the superintendents to do this, but I think it's a lot easier for us to do it here in the office, just because the superintendents are going to be taking the photos often from their phone, and it's a lot easier for us excuse me, and it's a lot easier for us and a lot quicker for us to do it here. So now we're not going to delete this. What we are going to do is we're going to download it to our computer as a zip and save it on the server. So what I'm going to do is checkbox it, come up here to more and download, and now it's going to ask how we want to download each file. We're just going to leave as is, and we're going to click download. So this is going to zip it, and it's going to say it has to take time, but it's super fast. There, it's already done, and then now it's going to download. So this will pop up here in a sec. And so I want to move this zip file into the respective job folder on the server. So once it's done, let's see here, I'll open up this folder here. And of course, instead of having photos in here, you'll have zip files once we begin this new process. So you'll just open up your downloads folder, and you'll take this zip that you just downloaded, and you'll drop it onto the server, and you're done. So now, of course, we can open this zip file up and view the folder or the photos if we'd like, but we're just going to leave it zipped. It's better that way because it's lowers the number of files, which is nice. So that's pretty much the entire process. Now we're going to leave this week 2 of 10 Nike San Jose folder, and now come next week, the super is going to go and he's going to add more photos. So then what we'll do is, once he adds more photos, is we'll create a folder called week 3 of 10 Nike San Jose, and we create that folder, and we'll drag the photos into that folder. So then these will accumulate. During the length of the job, we'll have a folder for each week on the drive. Now the reason that that's so cool, give me a sec actually, because I think I can show you on my phone. I'm going to pause the video for 1 sec. Okay, so I got my phone up here now. So the reason that's so cool is, if I say I'm a project manager, I can come into my Google Drive, and I can go into the weekly reports and photos, and I could come down to Garrett Wolf documents, and look at that. I can view the job photos from my phone. So the superintendents will have on-the-go access to this stuff, and that's just, I mean, it's really, really useful. Especially, imagine, you know, if we're out at a job site, the PM's out at a job site, and he can pull these photos up. Imagine how impressed the client will be. Super, super useful. So that's why we're going to start using this. Now, at the end of the job, once we have all of the zip files on the server, we'll come in and delete them off of the Google Drive, but we'll leave them there for the length of the job. So that is pretty much the whole process. We might change a few things as time goes on, and if you have any little suggestions or anything like that, just let me know, and we'll try them out.